Hey Jack, how's it going? Let's see. You're finally getting that on here. No, that doesn't work. There we go. Hey Naro, how's it going? Oh, why is it so hot in my room all of a sudden? Let me change that before we get started. Alright, so originally I was going to do like an Infinity story on a Chinese server for Girls Frontline 2. However, I cannot spend money on the Chinese server anymore because of issues with the payment systems. So, I went ahead and asked my Discord, what should I do today since that went down the drain? And then someone brought the idea of, why not do a NIKKE stream? So that everyone can, who doesn't play NIKKE can see the new event, where it's basically a romance visual novel with all of the multiple endings. And I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. I haven't streamed NIKKE in a while. Hey Zeriskin. Basically, I was saying that I planned on doing Ghost Frontline 2, but it didn't happen. We fucking Arcana today. I guess it depends on what you guys think. Don't know if it's gonna be my choice or not. Kind of depends on how many people stroll on in today. Usually the NIKKE streams don't do as well as Ghost Frontline. So that's mostly my fault, so that's whatever. Yeah, but this event in particular, you can choose between either Arcana or Privity, and either one has multiple endings, even in just part 1. I don't know how part 2 is going to work. Apparently it's going to be more wild in part 2. But this one has been making the rounds everywhere, saying that this is a really fun event. So we probably have time to do one playthrough, because I had to adjust my schedule for work, because currently I go to work at 8 o'clock essentially, but that's being pulled back by 3 hours. That's my choice, by the way. That wasn't because of the work itself. I decided I want to pull back 3 hours. So the thing that's gonna screw me up though is that they're doing a shift change in the middle of the week and not after the weekend, because fuck me, I guess. So I don't want to go past 10 o'clock. So that'll give us 4 hours. It's actually good enough for one playthrough. All right, let's see. I will start in about 5 minutes. See if Ghost Trolls in on here. Let me check my Twitch while I wait. Alright, that's still going. That's just fine. You know what's strange? When I stream, I still don't like to see my face on stream. So sort of kind of less. Privity has been in a lot at this point, yeah. She had a ton of stuff. But hey, she's popular for a reason. So this is a good option. Though I do think Arcana should have been paired with a newer NIKKE as well. Just so... Well, nah. Privity's fine. The good part is that they kind of have the same build, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's see. I will say though, this music is kind of awkward to listen to. That feels better. The recoil, that's funny.
My hands are too slippery.
Game place.
Reload. I'll give you comprehensive instructions. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. As long as we're together, I will never fall.
It's always awkward because they can kill the train so easily, but the targeting system in this game is glitchy when it comes to certain bosses. But whatever. It's time. Let's get this show on the road. So, I think there's not gonna be a lot of people here. So I believe the best way to go about this is to make it my own choice. In front of the school's main gates, the school bell rings. The cheerful ring of the bell marks the start of a new semester. On days like this, it's almost inevitable that a student too excited to sleep ends up running late. The school gate begins to close as the school day starts. From far off, someone comes sprinting, desperate to make it through before it closes.
Wait up!
Oh shit, there's voices here. I did not expect that. Okay.
I'm almost there!
Stop closing the gate. Arcana slows her pace slightly and enters the school gate safely.
Whew. Just barely made it. Thanks a bunch. If it weren't for you, I would have totally been late on my first day. Whew, it's hot out here.
So how'd you end up running late?
How'd that happen? Beats me.
Did something happen?
It's not that. It's just... Oh, how do I even say this out loud? I barely slept last night. I was way too excited about spending time with you at school.
Ah, I see.
What's with that face? You don't look excited at all. And wow, just look at that glowing skin! You must have had a good night's sleep. Meanwhile, here I am, all excited and running on zero sleep.
No, it's not that. Arcana puts me aside.
So, you better start paying attention to me from here on. Okay. I've got to run to class now, so I'll scoot ahead. Catch you later.
Feeling somewhat conflicted, I watch Arcana walk away. Once I'm sure no one else is coming in, I lock the gate and head into the school. In a teacher's office, the door slides open and closes again. Looks like all the teachers have gone to class. Well, all but one.
Where the heck is it?
What are you doing over there, Privity?
Ow!
Privity, who seems to be searching for something on the floor, hits the desk hard as she stands up. Take her hand. I take Privity's hand and help her up.
Thank you.
I could have gotten up on my own, of course. But holding your hand like this actually feels kind of nice. Your hand is bigger than I thought. No! Forget I said anything.
You know what they say about big hands. Yeah, so what were you looking for?
Oh, that's right. I was looking for my tablet. It has all the student records and grades on it. I really should be getting to class, but I just can't find it anywhere.
Is this it? I pick up the tablet from the chair.
Huh? What's that doing there? Sorry about that. I guess it's been so long since I was here that I got a little too nervous.
Teaching really isn't a walk in the park.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit stressful, I won't lie. But I've done it a few times, so I'm fairly used to it by now.
I'll say right now, I've only known one teacher who dresses like Privity in my life. And she was definitely a popular teacher.
And of course, the students rely on me a lot.
Oh, really? Then what's making you nervous?
Well... It's just...
Privity stares straight at me. Hey, Mystic, what girl are you aiming for? Right now, I don't really have a preference, I would say. These guys exist. I know one, and that's basically it. Just one. Back in high school. But I would say my choice would be Arcana, because she is a newer NIKKE, and Privity has a lot of stuff already. So that's where my curiosity is at right now.
Never mind. Class is starting soon, so you'd better get moving too, Commander. And, I look forward to working with you.
The door slides open and slams shut. Privity bolts from the teacher's office as if her life depends on it. Warm sunlight spills through the window. Something tickles my chest, just for a moment. Spring has arrived, and so begins my short yet turbulent school life. Yeah, you can do both for sure, but it requires multiple playthroughs. I was like how someone said, hey, fuck meat number 1 and fuck meat number 2. I just like how they made the commander look as plain as possible. Like they weren't even trying. Or rather, they tried to make it as plain as possible. Yeah, I heard this event is like one of the best that they have out recently. Personally, I haven't played this event. All I did was sped through all of the stuff, just so I can have multiple playthroughs unlocked. Oh, wait. There's no voice here. Interesting. Okay. Hello, number 7. Looks like you were living it up in your youth and then you got smacked right in the back of the head. You make the same face if you woke up to someone just standing over you. Crazy scientist. Is that so? Sorry for bothering you first thing in the morning. What's going on so early? Something came up that I need your help with. Help? You might not know this, but a new semester is about to kick off at the MMR Vocational School. With a bunch of new students coming in, things are bound to get lively. For some reason, I have no idea why, the public seems to have a way worse impression of our school than I expected. The higher-ups are worried that funding might get cut. So this year, we figured we'd try to make the place look a little more normal, like a regular school. The MMR Vocational School Image Improvement Project was boring. And how are you gonna pull that off? To improve our image, we're going to hold a festival that the public can take part in. But to make that work, we'll need people who can blend in naturally at the school. Like you, number 7. Wait, so you want me to enroll in the school? Exactly. I want you to keep the atmosphere at the school relaxed. At least just until the festival's over. I've already sent you a file with the details. Look it over when you can. Am I going alone? No, 2 others will join you. Who are they? Well, they should be here soon. I sent them the file a while ago. Oh. I'm sure this will be quite memorable for you, number 7. Have fun at school. Ether waves lazily and leaves my room. I go through the file Ether sent me. It turns out I'll be living in the school dorm for a while. Guess I should finish up my work here and start packing. I'm in the middle of everything when someone is at my door. Come in. The door whirs as it's open. Hello, Commander. Morning. It's Privity and Arcana. So that means... So you 2 are coming to school with me? That's right. I've been hired as a visiting teacher. Just until the festival, of course. I'm supposed to be some kind of library student assistant or something? Anyways, I'm going in as a student. What about you? Me? I guess I'm just the commander, or maybe more like the examiner like last time? You didn't bother to read the file if you sent, did you? It says you're supposed to decide for yourself and prepare whatever role that'll help you fit in naturally. You become a teacher like Privity, or a student like me. It's totally up to you. Teacher or student? But we really had to go that far? You really don't get it, do you? It's all about the immersion. The second I step into the school, I'm no longer part of Bestseller Squad. I'll be right in the heart of youth. Sunlight streaming down throughout the halls, students laughing every day. And then there's you and me. Arcana speaks as if she's in a full-blown musical, striking an overly dramatic pose. Well, she isn't wrong. You worked with me at the school before, so you should know that better than most. Yeah, I know. Wow, this is a lot more serious than I thought it'd be. Hearing you say that makes me a little excited too. Right? Just thinking about it makes your heart race a little. Let's give it our best shot. I'm not about to let this opportunity slip away. Arcana holds out her fist. Well, I'm sure you'll manage just fine, Commander. But there's no harm in getting yourself fired up beforehand, is there? Privity cautiously extends her fist as well. I lightly bump my fist against theirs. Careful not to hit too hard. Living a normal school life. May sound pretty fun. While I like Arcana's new outfit, it pales in comparison to the original. They get different vibes. Personally, I like the new one better because I like how huge her breasts are in that outfit. But the one thing that bothers me about both her outfits actually, but especially the new one, is the zippers. Like, her zippers actually don't make any sense for the second on her new outfit. The old one, it kind of makes sense a little bit. The days vanish in an instant, and before I know it, the day before the new semester has arrived. And I make my way into the dorm at the MMR vocational school, where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future. Oh wow, this is huge. It looks like this place is originally meant for 4. There are 2 rooms with bunk beds. A spacious living room and kitchen sits in the middle. It almost feels too big for just one person. I guess I should unpack first. I pull my things out of the suitcase, carefully arranging them. Clothes, books, and supplies all find their spot. Finally, I pull out what might be the most important item for this task. I hold it carefully for a moment, feeling this weight. It's... So... do want to see more Arcana, so... we'll go with neatly folded spare of clothes, because that would mean we'd be going toward a student, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure yet. But if I'm going to be a student, I'll need more than just uniform, some casual clothes at least. I hang the carefully pressed outfits on the hanger, smoothing out each fold as I go. Guess everything's more or less sorted. 7 in the evening. It is way too early to go to bed, but there's nothing to do while just lounging around. Maybe I should check out the school for a bit. I don't have the time to see the whole campus, so just one area would do. Where should I go? For this one, I actually want to try the classroom. Yeah, let's do classroom. I pondered for a moment, then make my way to the classroom. Oh! That's pretty fast. Yeah, I forgot we had the third options unlocked now because I did one playthrough already. Even though I didn't see any cutscenes, so... The desks are all neatly in place. The air is calm, almost heavy with silence. Tomorrow, this room will be filled with students, and all the stillness will vanish. I glance around, imagining the classroom coming alive with the bustle of the school life. Ah! I step on something and almost slip. What's this? This looks like clothes. It's too dark to make out. When I pick it up, I can tell it's a school uniform. Why is there a uniform on the floor? Did someone lose this? I don't see a name tag on it. Sniff, sniff. Smells nice. Looks like someone dropped it by accident after doing laundry. Better bring her to the teacher's office tomorrow just in case. What are you doing? This skirt looks way too big. How would you even wear something like this? Curiosity gets the better of me, and I hold it up to my waist. The hell am I doing? With the school uniform in my hands, I turn to leave the classroom. Hi. Hi. Oh! Arcana. Brevity.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go right ahead.
Huh? What do you mean?
I had no idea you were into that sort of thing. School uniforms? Really?
Wait, I think that's been a misunderstanding?
No, it's fine. I have nothing against stuff like that. It just caught me off guard. That's all.
I suppose I can understand why you'd want to sniff the uniform and hold it up at your waist, but we can't have someone like that at this school. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Aw, can't he stay for just One more day?
Literally died.
I was going to put on the cutest school uniform and surprise him. I was really looking forward to spending time with you here at school.
Just because I caught a whiff of the school uniform and held it to my waist, I somehow caused a huge misunderstanding. And just like that, I've been kicked out of the mission. Bad ending number 1. Trap at the trap. That's funny. Alright. Just gonna speed through this. I like this option right here. Just like a visual novel, right? Fair close. Library. Oh no! Where am I? I pondered for a moment, then made my way to the library. The quiet hum of the library is briefly interrupted by the soft scrape of an opening door. The spring breeze flows in and through the open window, carrying the golden light of an evening sunset. By the window, someone's blue hair flutters gently in the breeze. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks for the gifted, and congratulations to Deadlier Cam for becoming a member for a month. Hope you enjoy it. And hey, Dylan, how's it going? Arcana's fast asleep, completely unaware of what's happening. What should I do? Approach her carefully. Careful not to wake her, I slip quietly over and sit beside her. Arcana sometimes pretends to be asleep just to mess with me, but now she really does seem like she'd be asleep. I watch Arcana in silence. She must be having a good dream since there is a faint smile on her lips. Whoa! Arcana bangs her knee on the desk and bolts upright, but then our eyes meet, and she proceeds to ease back into her seat as if nothing happened.
You're here.
Oh, hey. What are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you.
For someone who's been supposed to be waiting, you sure slept soundly, huh? Is your knee okay?
It really hurts.
Arcana stretches lazily. How long you been here?
Since morning. Anyway, as part of the library... council? What was it again? Committee? Yeah, that sounds about right. Since I'm part of the library committee, I figured I'd check out my workplace ahead of time. And...
Arcana props her chin on her hand and grins at me.
I knew you'd show up.
What would you have done if I didn't show up?
Oh, I would have just stayed in the library by myself the whole day. And then gone home all lonely. Wait, that's what I always used to do, isn't it?
Feels bad.
Still, I trusted that you'd come. I figured you'd want to check out this place at least once.
Arcana gets up from her seat.
Tomorrow's the big day, huh? You all set?
More or less.
Yeah, me too.
Arcana's fingertips trace along the bookshelf. What do you mean by that?
I've been getting myself mentally prepared. Physically too, of course, but I'll show you what I mean by that tomorrow.
Arcana smiles and steps over, taking my hand.
Let's go grab dinner. I haven't eaten a thing since this morning and I'm starving.
Sure, sounds good.
Oh, hold on.
Arcana stops just as she's about to leave the library. What's wrong?
I got so caught up in getting ready for school that I totally forgot something.
Arcana steps closer and suddenly hugs me.
I'm glad you came back safe and sound again.
Arcana lightly taps my chest.
Well?
Okay. I take the Wheel of Fortune card with a note attached out of my pocket. I'm back. A smile spreads across Arcana's lips when she takes the card.
Yeah. Welcome back. I've missed you.
Hey Rock, how's it going? After dinner with Arcana, I head back to the dorm and rest up for tomorrow. The alarm blares through the room, dragging me out of my sleep. Today's the first day of the new semester. I wash up quickly and grab a light breakfast. Now there's just one last thing to do before I'm ready. There's only one option here. I grab the neatly folded clothes and put them on. Go as my usual uniform. Today I'm dressed in a crisp white shirt, gray pants, and a blue vest that completes the look. I wonder if I look a bit like a student. Standing before the mirror, I turn this way and that to check myself from every angle. Suddenly I freeze, wondering why I'm doing this at my age. Oh man, this is kind of embarrassing. Nope, this isn't going to work. I might as well go to school in my usual uniform. Who could it be? I'm pretty sure Privity is the only one who knows where my room is. The door whirs as it opens. Good morning, Commander. Good morning. Oh. Oh ho, what's this? Oh, it's you guys. Wow, what's with the outfits? Oh. As a dignified teacher, it's only proper that I dress accordingly, so I had this specially prepared. I tried putting a little effort into it. So what do you think? Did I pull out the whole first love in a library concept? Looks great on you. Thanks. But wait a sec. Not just us, but what exactly is going on with you? Huh? What do you mean? No, I mean... Picture this. Your locker overflowing with love letters. Girls lining up on the rooftop every day to confess to you. A rumor spreading as much as that you become the school's #1 crush. Good grief. That's completely over the top in every way. Commander, surely you can come up with something even more ridiculous or unkept. You're teasing me, aren't you? The moment they hear my question, they start whispering to each other. Is he doing it on purpose? Like some kind of style or concept he's going for? That might be it. It's kind of annoying, but it's still better than showing off. I'm starting to have second thoughts about becoming a student. So, what brings you to my room anyway? Oh, it's time to leave, so I came to pick you up. Want to make sure you're actually ready, of course. Ready to go? Anything else you need to grab? Oh, I just need to get changed. Get changed? What for? don't think this really suits me. No, absolutely not! You look amazing right now! Commander? We're running late. Let's get moving. What? I thought we had some time. I read the time wrong. We have to leave now. Oh, okay. It'll raise your grades. I have no choice but to leave the dorm looking like this. I'll be sitting at the front for my speech. You two probably have assigned seats, so you can just find yours and sit down. Sure thing, Miss Privity. Catch you later. Yeah, I just don't have the money to spend like that. That said, Privity has a lot of skins as it is. This will be her first gacha skin, which means it'll be the first time she has new animations. So, I guess that's a plus. But, yeah. Well, she does have her alt though, so... Though, funny enough, her original self is actually better than her alt. It's like Privity wasn't lying. Quite a few students have already taken their seats in the hall. Familiar faces have gathered in small groups, chatting animatedly among themselves. To my surprise, there are also a few I don't recognize. Wait, there are actually students I don't know here? Takumi, I found your seat! And look, mine's right next to yours. It's like we get to sit next to each other. Cool, thanks. Akana and I settle into the seats with our names on them. I've been wondering, how did we actually get to school as students? I heard it's not the official enrollment period, so we're just being processed as student transfers. I think there are a few others like us too. Transfer students. Since there are no schools like the MMR vocational school, calling it a transfer is really just a fancy way of saying you're joining as a new student. I see. Test. The speech will start shortly. Everyone, please take your seats. Oh, looks like it's about to start. I never experienced this before. I'm so excited. Yeah, same here. The speech for the new semester isn't terribly long. Test. Students of MMR Vocational School. Once again, this is Ether speaking. First, Ether's short greeting. I really like this look. Hello everyone! My name's Amy, and I'll be speaking today as your transfer student representative. Doesn't have any weapons on her though, so I don't think she's a future character, or future NIKKE. I think she's actually just an NPC. Then the usual speech from the transfer student representative. And then... Hello everyone. I'm Privity of the Triangle Squad. Privity's speech begins. Some of you may already know me, while others may not. I'll be teaching you for a short while. I won't claim my classes will be perfect, but I'm confident you'll at least find them worth your time. It's funny because, one of my friends has gotten in the habit of calling it OTS 14 Oats. And I'm like, that's actually really good. I kind of just want to spread that. Just call OTS 14 as Oats. Privity scans the students with a confident gaze. At that moment, I kind of pokes my arm. What is it? Nothing. That one. Ah! All eyes turn to Arcana. Sorry. Arcana bows repeatedly to the students nearby, before shooting me a glare. Can't just go and do that. You okay? They caught you that off guard? Yeah, my side's super ticklish. Oh, I see. What? Take this! Both Arcana's index fingers go straight for my side. It's way too slow. They tear through my guard and jab me in the side. Ah! I can feel everyone's eyes burning into me. Sorry. Yeah. Hey, why are you going so fast? You're just way too slow. While I goof off with Arcana, Privity's speech ends. Everyone applauds except me because I didn't hear shit. Everyone bursts into applause for Privity. Also, holy shit, her tits are massive. And just like that, the speech for the new semester comes to an end. Sunlight streams down with the familiar corridor. A sight I haven't laid eyes on for a long time. I grab the door handle and open the door. Yo, teacher! Teacher! Hello, teacher. Familiar faces greet me warmly. Hey, teacher, what's this about? I saw you at the speech thing earlier and didn't even recognize you at first. I heard Miss Privity will be teaching here for a while too. Did you come here with her? Fine. Ray? You're making teacher uncomfortable. So, have you really come back to teach? Well... Hey, can you step aside for a sec? Arcana? Everyone! What? Huh? You're all way too cute! Wait, are you really my classmates? Am I going to survive this? This is going to be tough, seriously! I think I've seen you before. Who are you? Hello, I'm... The school bell rings. The door slides open. The bell's rung and you're still standing around chatting? Even as it's the first day, you shouldn't be slacking off already. Isn't it weird that the teacher shows up at the second the bell rings? You weren't seriously waiting out there, were you? She totally was. She was right there at the door. Bell ring, step in. Ahem? Could you at least say I'm thoroughly prepared? Anyways, everyone take your seats. The student who has been hanging around at the front of the classroom all take their seats. Since a new semester's starting, I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Privity, and I'll be in charge of Class P during my term. The P stands for penis, obviously. As you heard in my speech earlier, I'll make sure your time here is enjoyable. So you better look forward to it. Alright, the 3 new transfer students, please come to the front. Arcana and I step forward. Amy, the transfer student representative, who gave his speech earlier, moves to the front as well. Huh? Why is teacher over there? Maybe he just went up because he's a teacher? Alright, the 3 of you, please introduce yourselves. Hello, my name is Amy, and I've recently transferred to the Metamorphicational School. I'm excited to be here, and it is great to meet you all. Clap, clap, clap. Hi everyone, I'm Arcana. Here as the library student assistant. Like Miss Privity, I'll only be here for a short while. Can't wait to get to know you all. And finally, Commander? Takumi. Please introduce yourself. Hello, I'm Takumi. I'll be joining your class this time as a student. Nice to meet you. Wow, really? That sounds fun. Alright, you three can sit wherever you like. Where should I sit? Hey, why don't we treasure students all sit together? It'll be fun getting to know each other. Sure, let's sit together. Alrighty, that spot's all yours. Arcana places me in the very back row by the window. Isn't that seat where the male lead in the comments always sits? Oh, so you know about that kind of stuff? Arcana gestures to the seat beside me. Then what does that make this seat? Come on, answer me. Trap students in the back. Hurry up and take your seats. Yes, Miss Privity. Arcana drags her desk right up to mine, sits down, props her chin on her hand, and stares at me. Alright then. Let's begin the first lesson. Yeah, the funny part is that this is treated as like a normal school, but their tests are literally go up to the surface and survive. Like survive or die. And if you die, you basically flunk, and then you have to take school all over again. With a mind wipe, by the way. But we're not paying attention to that right now, obviously. The buzz of the chatter dies down just as the teacher starts speaking. I hope we can get along well. Arcana whispers just on the warm spring air flowing through the open window. The 40k Imperial Guard. Yeah, pretty much. Now then, we'll begin the first class. Of course, I know it's the start of a new semester, so I don't plan on jumping straight into a serious lesson. Privity begins a lesson that feels like more of an orientation. The only thing is, ever since class started, Arcana has been resting her chin on her hand, staring at me. I gestured with my chin to tell her to look forward. She shakes her head no. Seems pointless. In the background on Takumi is just a random name. So Takumi is based on an anime I saw before, a romance anime. The main character is called Takumi. I just picked that. It was like many years ago, so I don't even know the name of the anime anymore. Arcana writes something in her notebook. Also, I'm a filthy role player, so I try to pick names for, or different names for every game I play. She tears off the corner, folds it, and secretly slips it into my hand. Read it. In big, round letters. The note reads, "Meet me at the stairs at the end of the hallway. Miss Privity, may I go to the restroom?" "Sure, go ahead." Arcana flashes me a smile and leaves the classroom. Let's see. So obviously we're going to do Arcana things. So we're going to follow Arcana. Miss Privity, may I go to the restroom as well? Yes, go ahead. I open the classroom door and step into the hallway. The soft sounds of ongoing lessons drift out from other classrooms. The stairs at the end of the hallway. From far away, I see Arcana hopping and waving her hand at me. What do you take you out of class? I said I was going to the restroom. Miss Privity didn't say anything? She did look a little displeased. As we walk down the hallway, Arcana casually takes my hand. We wander through the school quietly together. It's really quiet when classes are going on. It almost feels like a completely different place. Yeah, it's kind of fascinating. I never forget the scene where a classmate panics in the final test and gets out of cover, immediately gets blown to pieces. Yeah. Psych! Shut up, seriously. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a romance anime. I don't think it's a hentai, if that's what you're hinting at. Oh, right. You said you don't remember your school days, right? Or your childhood. You remember that too? Of course! I wrote it down myself in Volume 1, page 81 of the Countess Records. Why does that feel slightly unnerving? That's just part of my job. She is a bookkeeper of the arc, so... Arcana slows her steps slightly. I really want to experience something like this. You mean going to school? Yeah, well that too, but... Arcana grips my hand. Arcana's grip on my hand tightens ever so slightly. Taking class together and wandering around the school. I really want to try that. Arcana looks up at me and grins. Actually don't know this time. Or Initial D now. So it's not from Initial D, I can tell you that for sure. Yeah, I actually don't know this one this time. We'll go with... We'll go all in. Let's interlock fingers. Oh! I was waiting for my time to do that. Arcana's fingers fidget slightly against mine. Is there anything else you want to do? Anything else? If I tell you, will you do it with me? Huh? Okay, hold on. Sorry, dirty mind. If it's possible. Yeah, I'll show you. There's something that I've been preparing for a day like this. Arcana's fingers fidget slightly against mine. Ah. I put it in my right pocket, but... Arcana swings out our intertwined hands. Her right hand is holding my left. I don't think I can take it out while holding hands. Can you take it out for me? Huh? Come on. But I can't take it out with my right hand either. Is that so? Then... Arcana reaches our joined hands above our heads and slips into the space between my arms. It ends up looking like I'm hugging Arcana from behind. How about now? From behind, I can see that Arcana's ears are bright red. Ah. I carefully reach into her pocket and pull out the paper inside. A note? Yep, I wrote everything down here. I unfold the note. At the top, thick pen strokes have crossed something out. Right below that are the words, "My youth bucket list." Look here. Arcana leans against my chest and points to the middle of the note. skipping class and wandering around the school. Yep, we just did that. I don't know why anyone wants to skip class just to stay in school. And there's this one. Arcana points in the bottom of the note. Getting a back hug? Yep. Arcana leans against my chest, then slightly turns her head to look at me. Thank you. Doesn't this count as something you did? It's basically the same thing. Arcana turns her head back and looks out the window. You know, I just wrote those down as they came to mind, so there are some really ridiculous ones. But even so, yeah, let's do them together. Arcana wishes my hand and turns to face me. You promise? Promise. I pinky swear with Arcana. Arcana holds out the note. So I would naturally say number 2, I think. We'll go number 2. There's quite a lot of things in this list. You can't back out now. After wandering around the school a little longer, we head back to our classroom, still holding hands as we walk through the quiet hallway. Hey Mango, how's it going? More aggressive on teacher route? Huh. If we had time, we can take a look at that. But I'm pretty sure we won't. We got 3 hours left. We'll see. Morning class is finished, and it's time for lunch. Let's eat lunch together. Huh? Arcana takes out a lunchbox from her bag. No. Huh? It's far too massive to even be called a lunchbox. What is that? It's obviously a lunchbox. As soon as Arcana opens the lid, I see rice balls decorated with cute expressions. What do you think? Don't they look delicious? It's super cute too, right? Yeah. Just like Arcana said, the food looks absolutely delicious. Did you make all this yourself? Of course! I woke up at the crack of dawn this morning to make it. So that's why you were almost late? No. I could do this with my eyes closed. Okay, can I try some? No. Arcana picks up the octopus sausage with her chopsticks and holds it out to me. Here, say ah. Huh? Go on. Imagine you're a transfer student with an underclassman harboring unrequited love for you, who poured all her feelings into the lunchbox she spent all night preparing. Hurry, say ah. Who says it's unrequited? Or unrequited is the right way to say it. Right? It's really delicious. Wait, what? I forgot the octopus sausage Arcana dropped and put it in my mouth. It's good. Sausages are just good to begin with. And only grilled it, nothing fancy. Arcana holds out a piece of rolled omelet. A rolled omelet? I never... Fuck's a rolled omelet? Hold on. I need to see this. Huh. Okay. That's a rolled omelet. I have never heard that before, actually. Looks good. Judging by her worried expression, it's safe to assume she made this herself. It's good. Really? Yes. Really? 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 Eh. Akana makes a strange sound and puckers her lips. Are you okay? I don't think I can control my expressions. Akana feints a stern look and starts feeding me the rest of the side dishes one by one. A while later. Nom. After feeding me to her heart's content, Arcana finally starts eating. It's a good thing he has Vop House and Massive Regeneration, because I imagine he got fat off all that food. I want this to be an enjoyable meal. I should come up with a conversation topic. What should we talk about? You can ask about how good she's, well, what she cooked in the past. I think it was beef, or ask her what she wants to do. But this is about a conversation. You know what? No, let's do number one. Ask her what she wants to do. I took out the note Arcana gave me earlier. Arcana? Yeah? While we're eating, let's go through this together. On the things of the list you want to do. Just a moment. Arcana rummages through her bag. I've also got this, and this, and this. A crystal ball, tarot cards, a camera, a knitting set, various books, a pair of glasses. Wait a moment, are those cat ears? Anyways, Arcana lines up with all sorts of items on the desk. I think this covers everything we might need. What should we start with? Are you having a hard time choosing? Don't worry, I'll explain them all in detail. That way you can pick what sounds good to you. Why are you taking this so seriously? Arcana's long-winded explanation lands all the way until lunch break is over. I'm so distracted I can't even tell what I'm putting in my mouth. But at least Arcana seems happy. Hey, you're listening? Yeah. Liar! You're spacing out! Arcana raises her camera and takes a photo. What? A camera? Yeah, I bought it recently. Come to think of it, you like taking photos? Yep. It's not really a hobby or anything, it's just fun. Ah. Arcana takes out a camera that looks just like the one she's holding. Here. Get it to me. Without a word, Arcana looks at me and strikes a pose. Here, I'm giving it to you. So, let's make lots of good memories together. After school. Takumi, let's go head to the clubs. Before I even have a chance to think it over, Arcana drags me along, and we begin touring the clubs. We start with the familiar ones: Literature Club, Broadcasting Club, Band, Art Club, and so on. The Secret Passage Exploration Club? What's that even supposed to be? Seriously, why? Never mind. Even the really bizarre clubs, that shouldn't exist. We end up checking out almost every club, but... Arcana doesn't look particularly impressed. Don't see anything you like? Yeah, nothing really stands out and makes me think, this is it! Maybe I should just join something decent enough and call it a day. Why don't you just form a club on your own? I really want to do club activities. What? If nothing calling out to you, then start something on your own. So what do you want to do? A divination club, maybe? Well... A divination club does sound nice, or maybe a photography club? What's wrong? It's nothing. So, if there's something I want to do, I should just go for it, right? Something about you seems different. Nah, it's just your imagination. But juggling multiple things at once might be hard, right? Well, it's not impossible, but you'll have the other school events to deal with too. Right. Either a divination club or a photography club. I guess I'll pick one of those two. Both suit you well, Arcana. Yeah. I also really like both, which actually makes it harder to decide. 10 minutes later. Whatever. I'll just decide later. You already did a bunch of things on my list today anyways. Yeah. Alright, take care, Doberman. Let's do something else today. Like what? Something easy. Arcana holds out her hand. Like heading back to the dorms together, while holding hands. Okay. Arcana and I stroll slowly hand in hand, as I walk her back to her dorms. Isn't this cute? I love the design. I put a lot of thought into which camera you get, and I like this one the best. Guessing what features it has? I don't know. Is that everyone? For today's special lesson, we're doing physical training. Takumi, you've been excelling in the theory classes, but your results in the practical evaluations have been pretty dismal. In other words, your stamina's lacking. Which is wild to say that, actually. Because I'm not on NIKKE. That's nothing but an excuse. How's that an excuse? So you will undergo stamina training. The other students will warm up and take some time to assess their stamina. Yay, I was starting to get tired with all those weird special lessons. We finally get to take it easy today. Naru, it's time for you to check your stamina. Stamina check. Battery. 128 hours of operation remaining. All stamina checks are done. You check your own stamina, not Naru's. Naru's the one who runs around the most anyway. Amy, are you confident about your stamina? I'm not really big into running myself. I'm not very confident, but I do think this will be a great lesson. Tactics are important when you're up on a surface, but in the end, it all comes down to stamina. Long distance running, endurance, and perseverance. These are all crucial. You're suddenly fired up. Being amongst NIKKEs in the physical training class, it's kind of scary. Now then, let's do some warm-up exercises before we start our run. Everyone pair up. Yeah, I guess so. Everyone quickly pairs up with their friends. I wonder who will team up with me. There's Arcana standing there looking bored without a partner. And then in Privity, looking around at all the students. Who should I do my warm-up stretches with? I mean, obviously it has your Arcana. Privity's a teacher. Kinda dumb to go to Privity. I'm not gonna lie. I walk over to Arcana. Arcana, let's pair up. Arcana's bored, almost lonely expression. Arcana's bored, almost lonely expression brightens instantly. Yeah, sure. Hey, are you good at exercising? Hey? Or Are we still doing that roleplay? I think hey is a more natural way of sounding that. So, hey? This is just a warm-up, so try doing this. I bent forward while standing and grab my ankles. I'm not that flexible, but this much should be... Akana stays almost completely upright, only stretching her arms straight downward, forward. Are we still doing the roleplay where we fall in love and knock you up at the end of the... What are you doing? I'm stretching. Let's try something else. I sit on the floor and spread my legs. Sure enough, my inner thighs are screaming in protest thanks to my lack of flexibility. Oh no, the camera. Meh. Sit like this and then... Huh? Arcana crouches down in front of me, watching me. What is it? You seriously think I'm gonna sit like that with this short skirt? Oh. Yes, you're right though. Why I'm here is gone here. That's funny. Alright, fine. It gives me time to think about what option to pick here anyways. It's like, still, you need to stretch. Still, I want to see your panties, basically what he's saying. Alright, I first gotta close and be the broadcast. And then open it back up. Takes a minute, so then we do that, and then I reset my OBS. And there we go. I am good now. There's my ugly mug. You know what? The night. Still, you need to stretch. You really want to see me stretch that badly? What? Arcana laughs and plops down in front of onto the floor. She presses down the hem of her skirt and spreads her legs. She splits her legs about 70 degrees. Well, that's gotta be a new record. That's almost 90 degrees, right? That's actually pretty huge. After finishing warm-ups with Arcana, who is stiff enough to put a log to shame, we start running around the gym as previously instructed. Ugh. After a few laps, I can feel the sweat starting to build. The gym shirt I'm wearing is starting to feel a bit stifling. You got this, Takumi! I stop for a moment in front of Arcana, who's sitting in the stands watching. Huh? What is it? Here. Take off my gym shirt and drape it over Arcana's head. Why? This sweaty ass shirt. What? Hold on this for me. Okay. Leaving Arcana behind with along my shirt, I start running again. shirtless. I mean, at this point, literally every NIKKE in the gym class should be gasming and passed out. This is literally the same school that has a cult for the commander, an actual cult that treats the commander as a religion. So, when gym class ends, I head back to the stands again, but... Huh? Arcana's nowhere to be seen. I look around, then approach the student who's heading out. Her name was Amy, I think. Hey, Amy, can I ask you something? Yes? The girl who was here, I mean. The student with long blue hair, did you see where she went? Oh, you mean Arcana? Oh, you know her? Yeah, we've met. She's my dorm roommate. Also, we're in the same fucking classroom, you idiot. She went back to the dorms earlier. She said she needed to change clothes. Thanks. No problem. After saying goodbye to Amy, I head towards the dorm. How old is Commander? Just looks young. So it's never actually stated his age. But he looks like he just hit 20. So he's like anywhere from 18 to 20. In terms of looks. It kind of sort of is spoilerly to give out the real age. But yeah, just in terms of looks. He looks anywhere between 18 and 20. I arrived near the dormitory building. But I spotted a familiar figure disappearing into the dorm. I follow Arcana inside. Aquamarine colored hair disappears down the far end of the hallway. I walk down the hallway towards the corner. Blue hair peeks out from around the corner. Let's stop and hold my breath. Soon, silence fills the hallway. Hey, you're there, right? You're scaring me. With the rustling of clothes, Arcana peeks her head out of the end of the hallway. Ah! Arcana meets my eyes as I crouch there, then lets out a scream and collapses. Hi. Arcana looks up with a slightly teary eyes, then takes the hand I offer and stands up. You scared me! I thought you said you weren't afraid of ghosts. I'm not that scared. It's not a ghost scared me. I kind of grasp the hem of my clothes. No. What scares me is you disappearing. Why would I disappear? Fair point. I suppose I'm the one who disappeared first. Arcana brushes off the hem of her skirt. Anyway, let's go. I need to return your gym uniform back. Arcana takes my hand. I follow Arcana into her dorm room. Welcome. Oh, right. Sorry for the intrusion. I do have a roommate, but she won't be coming right away, so it's fine. Come on, Amy, right? She mentioned it earlier when I was asking her where you went. Yep. What about you? Me? Who's your roommate? I actually have a room to myself. What? Is your room better than ours too? Yeah. Wow, special treatment. It's a double room, but we only have one closet. I guess since everyone wears a uniform, we don't exactly have that many clothes too. Arcana opens the closet. You already put my shirt in there? Of course. Everything has to be neatly organized. Arcana takes out my gym shirt off the hanger. Even so. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess. Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly, it's a total pigsty. You know I don't have any memories of that time. Anton said you've always been that way. Arcana puts out her cheeks while looking at me. Anyway, Arcana. Yes? How should I put this? What is it? You seem a bit different from before. Arcana drops the clothes he is holding. Isn't that what people say before they break up with someone? Versus that, then I like you better than before, or I don't feel that spark anymore? No, it's nothing like that. How should I put this? You seem more honest. You were always expressive to begin with, but now it feels like there's even more range to your emotions. Getting sulky, getting angry, things like that. Arcana picks up my gym uniform she dropped and shakes it off. That might be true. I certainly feel more comfortable than I did before. So I'm a bit more casual, more natural in the way I treat you. Does it mean you stop putting on an act? It's a little different from that. There's no girl in the world who doesn't put on a bit of an act. Especially in front of someone she is interested in. Yeah. How should I put it? Arcana looks down at the gym shirt. I feel like I started to have certain expectations. Expectations? Yep. It feels like even if I act like this, you'll accept it. Or rather, I hope you will. I hope you'll cherish me and find me cute, no matter what version of myself I am. I hope you'll like me, no matter what side of me you see. That kind of expectation. You know, Takumi. Takumi. At that moment, I hear the sound of someone entering the door code. Ugh! Ah. Oh! I think Amy's back. Arcana quickly moves away from me and looks around. You gotta hide! Okay. I hurriedly looked up for a place to hide. There aren't many choices, and the time is tight. Hide in the bed? Why would I hide in the bed? That sounds dumb. But the closet is also really obvious. Now, if they said under the bed, that would make a lot more sense. But when it says hide in the bed, I'm thinking like he just jumps in bed and pulls the covers over himself. we'll just go for the closet and see what happens. I quickly jump into the still open closet and shut the door. Just as I'm shutting the door, I can hear the sound of the front door opening. Hey! Oh, hey, you're back early. Yeah. Amy? You don't mind, do you want to go for a walk with me? Oh. Sorry, I'm a bit tired today. Right? We did have gene class after all. Amy's footsteps are getting closer to the closet. Huh? What are you trying to do? I'm going to change. Oh, then... I hear Akana's curly footsteps, but... the closet door opens. I meet Amy's eyes. Nah! Oh, hey, a bad end. At the sound of the scream, the quiet dormitory begins to stir.
What was that scream? Maybe we should report it, just in case. What's going on? Home is Privity.
Oh, hey, it was on her glasses. I like that look, actually.
Did you hear that too? That sudden scream? Huh?
Stop right there, you pervert!
Oh, wait, it's all a misunderstanding!
A misunderstanding? What sort of misunderstanding could explain why you're hiding in the closet of a girl's dorm room?
Amy, please! It's really not what you think! It is all my...
I run down the hallway while getting smacked on the back by Amy. Then the dorm room doors started opening one by one.
Huh?
Unfortunately, familiar faces emerges one by one.
Teach? What are you doing?
Hey, you! Grab him! This pervert was hiding inside our closet!
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong! At that moment, the door right in front of me opens.
What's with all the racket?
Ray comes out, together with Naru. Ah! I ended up tripping over Naru number 1, or was it number 2? Anyways, I trip over one of those Narus and tumble down the hallway. I finally come to a stop, lying flat on my back in the hallway. My head is spinning. I need to pull myself together, then either run or come up with an excuse. Huh? As I witness the sight that unfolds before me, I find myself frozen in panic. A paralysis I have never experienced on any battlefield on the surface. I blink my eyes rapidly, but nothing changes. Then, that means this is reality. No, everyone's expressions seem to have gotten even darker. Hi! It hits me the moment Amy's scream rings in my ears again. The one thing I've been looking forward to. My youth and my school life is officially over from this moment on. And number 3, the end of youth.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so we pull back here. That was a good one. We did this one. So far, this is pretty good. I like it. I do wish that everything was voice acted though, and not just the important scenes, I guess you can call it. Wait, this is the correct answer. I'm guessing it's literally under the bed and not in the bed. Otherwise, that doesn't make any sense. My gaze briefly goes to the open closet, but I remember Arcana saying there's only one closet. Amy is sure to change clothes when she gets back. I quickly lie flat on Arcana's bed and pull the blanket over me. Oh god, that is so dumb. It's even worse than the closet. But it's gonna work, so whatever. I throw Arcana straight in the blanket so it doesn't look suspicious, but it has to. And sit down on the bed. Hey! Oh hey, you're back early. Yeah. By the way, did you run to Takumi by any chance? He was looking for you earlier. Oh, yeah. We met up right out front and talked, yeah. Soon they hear the sound of Amy opening the closet. If I head in the closet. Oh, well... Aren't you going to shower? No, I showered at school, so I'm going straight to bed. That's so? If you don't mind, do you want to step out for a short walk? I heard that if you take a walk before bed, you sleep super well. Sorry, let's go next time. I'm a bit tired today. Oh, okay. Even after that, Arcana tries her best to lure Amy outside somehow. I can feel Amy climbing into the bed next to us instead. I let out a small sigh. Then I hear the sound of her changing clothes. Ah!
Shh.
Arcana slips under the blanket. That's hot.
Move over a bit. Look at you all sweaty. Are you nervous?
Of course I am.
Just stay still and you'll be fine. I've noticed these past few days that Amy sleeps with her earphones in.
Arcana wipes the sweat beading on my forehead.
Let's wait a little longer, then sneak out. Until then...
Arcana wraps her arms around my waist and buries her face in my chest.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Hey, you're the one getting funny ideas. Oh, it gets much better. I'll go with number 2. How can I not in a situation like this? Because that's just honesty.
That's fair. Just keep it in your head, okay? Honestly, I'd be sadder if you didn't have any of those thoughts in a situation like this.
Ah, that's the correct choice. Affinity up! After nuzzling her cheek against my chest for a while, Arcana lets out a small giggle. And what is it?
Nothing. This whole situation's kind of funny, that's all. I never expected anything like this to happen.
Me either.
Still, doesn't it kind of feel like this is what being young is about? Little episodes like this.
I never had this when I was young. Arcana traces her fingertips across my palm.
You can imagine, the girl had a lot of mixed feelings. She used the boy's gym uniform as an excuse to invite him into her room. But she probably hadn't thought about what would happen after. Actually, maybe she chose not to think about it because it's scary and overwhelming. Hold my hand.
I take Arcana's hand in mine.
Good. Now we just hold hands and fall asleep.
Wait, are we going to sleep?
Yeah, I am at least. You can't. You still have to sneak out later after all.
After I wait until Amy falls into a deeper sleep?
Mm-mm.
Arcana smiles and snuggles further into my arms.
Stay with me until I fall asleep.
Arcana closes her eyes as if intent on falling asleep. Soon, her breathing evens out. About 30 minutes later, I carefully slip out of the bed. Both Amy and Arcana seem to be fast asleep. I guess they sleep on the same bed. Okay. I gently smooth Arcana's bangs as she shifts slightly in her sleep. Sweet dreams. Arcana's eyes flutter open slightly. Then she reaches out and cups my cheek.
This is already a dream.
Yeah. After that, I sneak out of the dorm and make it back to my room safely, where I try to get some sleep. That was actually pretty good. I like that one. The school bell rings. That's all for today's class. Good work, everyone. After Privity leaves the classroom, the previously quiet room regains its liveliness in an instant. And let's eat lunch. Arcana takes out her lunchbox, a sight that has become familiar by now. But there is a new addition today. Today's lesson wasn't easy. Really? I thought it's imaginable. You're still in your book, Arcana. Put down. Thanks to Arcana becoming fast friends with Amy, the three of us now hang out during the lunch and after school. Amy, what are you doing after school today? I don't really have any plans. What about you, Arcana? Takumi and I were gonna go sing some karaoke. We were? I mean, we were planning to. But I should probably go sort out the library. It'll be bad if I put it off any longer. Right, you came to Match Library, didn't you? I haven't actually seen you work in a library. Hey! We go together. I'll help. Really? Sure. I've been wanting to take a good look around the library anyway. Great, thanks. You really shouldn't call her like that. She'll have spoiled. Wow, that's exactly what Phantom says. When I heard about this Phantom person, I feel like a sense of kinship. I finally make a friend of my own age, and you're saying something like that? Huh? Really? You seem so outgoing. I thought you'd have lots of friends. Well... You'll realize how weird she is once you get to know her. What was that supposed to mean? I kind of lightly smack my shoulder and it breaks. I think I get what you mean. Dude, Amy looks really good. Her light 2D model looks fantastic, actually. I like it a lot. It's pretty sad that she'll only be an NPC, I think. Amy picks up a piece of vegetable tempura and takes a bite. Takumi, you know Akana for a long time, right? I'm not sure about long time, but... Was she always like this? So... The answer to that is actually no, I haven't known her for a long time. Don't know how the timeline works in that case, but we will go with take care, Dylan. Don't try to rage too much. Literally one year. The thing is that hasn't actually happened yet. It hasn't been a full year. So, am I being too strict? Can we still consider it a long time if it's like only a few months? I'll go with number 1. Yeah, is she adorable? I pat Arcana's back as she chokes. Just eat this. Arcana puts out her cheeks and feeds me some Inari sushi. Seeing how I really accept the sushi, Amy lets out a small laugh. It's good. It is. After the meal ends in a pleasant atmosphere, Arcana tidies up the lunch boxes and plops a sheet of paper onto my desk. Club activity application form? Yes, we said we start a club last time, right? Remember? It's time to decide. A club, huh? There are 2 choices. Photography or divination? A photography club? Yep, a club where we take lots of photos. Is that so? Amy studies the camera Arcana takes out, lost in thought. And a divination club would be... Actually, what exactly would that be? Fortune telling, I suppose? With tarot cards or crystal balls and stuff? True, true. But is that all we would do? Arcana points to the application form. So what do we write here in the activity section? We will predict the fate of the world and read Takami's love fortune. Stuff like that? What do you prefer, Amy? I'm not sure. I don't really know much about divination or occult stuff. Really? I was kind of hoping the 3 of us would run a club together. Arcana glances at me. Whatever you want, Arcana. Yeah, I don't mind either way. I'm not very good at choosing stuff like this. This won't do. Arcana grabs her bag and stands up. Arcana? Let's grab something good to eat and think about it some more. Arcana hauls Amy and me to our feet and smoothly ushers us out of the classroom. Arcana continues to mull over even after we get to the cafe. Is it really that hard to decide? Yes! You only get one chance to choose. If we try to do both, we'll just end up half committing to each. And then things just wouldn't work out. Arcana stirs the remaining ice in her cup with a straw. Takami. Yes? You pick. Ugh. Of course it could come on to me. I'm trying to think what could possibly happen from either side. I feel like the Divination Club would actually be... A lot could happen in Divination Club, or it could also be a lot of nothing. And I feel like the Photography Club would end up and turn into a sex scandal, not gonna lie. So yeah, let's go with that. Were you interested in talking to me? Well, I'm starting to get into it. Arcana gave me a camera as a gift before. I took out the camera Arcana gave me from my bag. Since you checked divination, remember I skipped everything. I just did it just for the rewards. and to unlock multiple playthroughs. And so for Target Club it is. You joined too, right, Amy? Oh sure, sounds fun. Somehow it feels like Arcana wants Amy to join more than Amy does herself. But I decided to not mention anything. Then go ahead and write your name here. Arcana holds out the application form. Then you can be the club president, Takumi. As for the advisor... I think I'll put Miss Privity down for now. Can't go that bad. Notice I scanned off the photo club. Yeah. I mean, it could be. It could work like that. Who knows? Wait, I'm the club president? Yep. Have you told Miss Privity about any of this? Not yet. Why? And so we write our names on the club application form. While Amy writes her name last, Arcana fishes with my hand. Takumi. Thank you for indulging me every time. I'm the best, aren't I? You say that yourself makes me not want to admit it. By the way, Amy, finishing writing her name, puts the pen away, then something speaks up. Yeah? Yes. What about the library? Oh! That's funny. There's no bad ends with the clubs, there's only great ends. And so we officially form our very own photography club. Still here today. Is this the new park that just opened? Yeah, the flowers are in full bloom right now, so it's supposed to be really pretty. Already packed us lunch, so we can go right now. Oh, what about taking photos? Of course we'll take them while we're there. We're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Ooh, that came out nice. Really? Let me see. Ah. Does it look good? That's a perfect shot! Arcana has me at the camera. In the photo, she's sitting by the cafe window, gazing outside with a wistful look in her eyes. It was a bit staged. Usually don't make that kind of expression. That's because I'm a student right now! Normally I'm cold, Ruth is professional, an ice queen, just so you know. She's not. Yeah, I can't imagine it. Yeah, me either. There's too much work. You should have done it earlier instead of putting it off. Yeah, but you're gonna say you're having too much fun at school, aren't you? You must have said that 10 times already. I'm like 20, I say. You guys are mean. Here. I feed the pouting Arcana some chocolate. Expression immediately softens. Yeah, if any woman is mad, just throw chocolate at her. They go nom nom nom. Ah. That's why I'm helping you. Let's finish up quickly. Okay. Thanks, both of you. Something that's supposed to be a photography club, it feels more like we're just enjoying school life. Huh? Arcana aims her camera at me and presses the shutter. Her eyes widen when she looks at the screen. Wow, no way! Amy, look at this! Arcana shows Amy the camera. Wow! How insane is that? What is it? Show me. Nope. Arcana playfully hides the camera behind her back. Come on, what is it?
It's better if you didn't see it, Takumi.
Why?
I've been studying photography lately. Just like in paintings, they say a photographer's emotions and perspective. They're captured in the photos they take. It's abundantly clear this one is filled with,
Arcana hurriedly covers Amy's mouth.
Speaking of which, why don't we go on a photo-taking trip?
What about work?
We're all done!
After breaking free from Arcana, Amy scans the task.
Oh, we really are. Well, since it's getting a bit late today, why don't we take some photos around the school? Oh, sure! The cherry blossoms on campus will make for a great background. I'll take a photo for you. You two stand together.
Arcana steps in front of me and leans her back against my chest. You always do this when we take pictures together.
Yeah, I like it. It feels reassuring somehow. Takumi, don't stand there like a statue. Move closer to her. I strike a pose.
Strike an awkward pose. Wrap my arms around Arcana. I mean, I'll also be doing number 1. I lean forward, hugging Arcana and resting my head on her shoulders. Arcana stiffens for a moment, then looks up at me and grins.
Okay, keep that pose.
Amy turns her role of professional photographer.
Yeah, she's way more into it than I expected. That's it. Keep talking while looking at each other like that.
Jeez, tell us to keep talking?
What should we talk about?
What should we eat for dinner?
What do you want to eat?
Whatever you want.
What kind of answer is that? Then let's have pasta. I'll make it. What are you two talking about? Arcana's looking at you with such lovey-dovey eyes.
Nothing special. Just about what to eat for dinner. I continue to shoot for a while.
Amy.
Arcana waves towards Amy.
Yeah? Let's take a picture of the three of us. A proper one. Something we can treasure forever. I don't really like being photographed. Oh, come on.
Arcana links an arm around Amy and pulls her over. Then she links arms with me on the other side.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2.
I even go ahead and take a photo like this.
Oh, right.
Arcana quickly sets the camera on a tripod and hurries back. Amy's like me for real.
Okay, good to go. I don't even need to look at Amy to know what her expression is like.
I feel the same way, Amy.
Okay, guys, smile. Bright and youthful, okay? I get bright. What does youthful even mean?
I doubt she knows either.
How did you know?
The camera light flashes, signaling the photo is about to be taken.
Yeah!
At that moment, Arcana pokes Amy on the side.
Ah! This is you, yeah! Stop it, that tickles! Of course it does, I'm tickling on purpose! Yeah!
Arcana's fingers suddenly digs into my side when I'm not paying attention.
You won't be spared either, Takumi!
Yeah?
Stop, please!
No, this actually hurts! Soon after Amy leaves first, Arcana and I take a short walk around the campus before sitting on a bench.
Oh, that was fun. We should take photos at school more often.
Yeah, it turned out pretty well.
Right? The school is so pretty and it has such a useful vibe.
Arcana looks around.
But Takumi, I'm not the only one having fun, right? You weren't uncomfortable being around Amy, were you?
Did I look like I was?
No, not at all. I just want to hear you say it. Seeing you enjoy yourself makes me happy too. Really? Arcana looks towards the field, swinging her legs as she sits on the bench. I see. So as long as I'm happy, you're happy, right?
What's got into you?
Because I'm happy. Arcana turns slightly towards me. Because what you just said makes me happy. Very, very happy. I feel amazing. Takumi?
Yes? Somehow I've gotten used to her calling my name. Arcana leans against my shoulder in what's now a familiar motion, and Arcana lifts her head and looks up at me.
Thank you, Takumi.
Her face contains an expression unlike any I've seen before. It's a mixture of various emotions. Joy, sadness, gratitude, regret, and
For being a part of my dream.
Arcana's voice, sweet and ethereal, seems to melt into the spring breeze.
I want to add this to my list of things I value the most. Of course, at the top of that list is, well, who do you think?
Okay. After that, I enjoyed my school life to the fullest. Or rather, as Arcana would put it, I'm enjoying my youth. Then, one day...
We'll be ending class a bit early today. I have an announcement to make. It's about the most important event of the semester.
The most important event?
As long as it's not something like a mock exam.
Tits begins to fill the classroom.
Yeah. Of course, I'm referring to... the festival! Oh, there's gonna be a festival? That's right. As you all know, our school is very closed off. Because of that, the school's public image has gradually worsened. In an attempt to improve our image, we're going to hold a festival that will open to the public. Oh, so it'd be like the festivals other retro schools have? That's correct. Each class and club will need to decide on a theme. Wow, that sounds fun. Yeah, let's have a break. I wonder what our class will end up doing. It's finally starting. The highlight of our time at this school.
True.
How about this? We could make and sell accessories or keychains. Naru dolls! Naru keychains! That sounds good. I need to go with their hands too. I'm not really good at kind of things, so I'm not sure how much I can help. I made anything like that before either. Won't be fair if someone ends up doing all the work alone. Next! Any other ideas? Never even thought about doing something like a festival. I'm fine with anything as long as it's fun. I think I'll be doing something with my club instead.
Everyone tosses around ideas, but nothing gets decided. In that case, I raise my hand.
Yes, Takumi? Do you have any good ideas?
A maid cafe.
Huh? That's... Oh yeah, didn't you say you worked at a maid cafe before, Miss Privity? Well, does this mean we're going to wear maid outfits? Maid outfits? That's like a bit embarrassing. Do we really have to wear maid outfits? I doubt they'll expect much from students. I'm sure they're saying, "Welcome, master," would be enough. You think so? Serving customers would be easy enough. Ah!
Pretty's face turns red as she glares at me with resentment.
Ah. Fine, looks like I don't have a choice.
If there's no objections, then the maid cafe it... At that moment, Amy quietly raises her hand.
Yes, Amy? Do you have a better idea? I I don't want to participate. Sorry? This is supposed to be a place where Nikkes are supposed to train and prove themselves? I didn't come here to make a spectacle of myself. Make a spectacle of yourself? That's not what this is about. With all the pressure you face at school, we just want to give you all a little time to enjoy yourselves. But earlier you said that this would help improve the school's public image. And that's part of it, of course, but that's not the whole reason. We all know you're struggling under the constant pressure of exams. And dying, of course. So, if we participate in the festival, do we automatically pass the next exam? Festival preparations will take up a lot of our time, after all. Well... That's something I've yet to confirm. The school bell rings. Oh. Amy immediately gets up and heads to the door. Amy! As soon as the bell stops ringing, Amy leaves the classroom. Together, Arcana and I chase after Amy. In the distance, I see Amy sitting at a bench. Amy! You already out of breath from running that little? What do you mean? I ran so much! Here, drink some water. Thanks. After Arcana catches her breath, Amy begins to speak about how she was scared before coming to the school, how she felt inadequate and wondered if she could handle it. But with Arcana and I, she's been able to enjoy her time at school. Then hearing about the festival brought her back to reality. As Arcana listens to it with a serious expression, she takes Amy's hand. Alright, how about this? You heard Miss Privity said earlier. Each club also needs to decide on a theme and concept. Yeah, she did. It doesn't matter whether it's our club or a new one that you join. Either way, that's where you show everyone what you have achieved. My achievements? Yes, that's right. It might sound strange coming from someone who isn't even a proper student, but I think there's a reason they chose to treat us as students throughout this whole experience. If it were just about imparting knowledge and training us, there'd be plenty of other ways to do that, right? That's true. That's why I've decided the theme of what you need to prepare and show. And that is... youth. You're gonna show everyone the kind of life you're living right now as a student. I'm being serious here. I know, I can tell how seriously you take this kind of thing right now. Amy lets out a contented sigh. I'll think about it a little more. I mean... Amy stands up. I'm going to go talk to Miss Privity. I was really rude earlier. I should apologize to her first. I also wanted to have an honest talk with her, the way a young person should. Okay. Amy leaves with a smile. That's what changed my life. Not to mention, I nearly lost a dear friend. I don't think it was that big of a deal. But you did great. You're pretty cool back there. Thanks. Arcana watches Amy's retreating figure, then something speaks up. Come to think of it, what about you, Takumi? Well, it's not just about the festival. It's an important event, and it kind of feels like, how should I put it, the culmination of youth. But realistically speaking, once the festival ends, our school life ends too. That's true. So, with the time we have left, what do you want to do? Are these basically the same thing? I want to be able to do what you want. I want to spend more time alone with you. These feel like the same thing.
Let's go number 2. I want to spend a little more time together. It's just 2 of us. Okay, let's go. Where to? Somewhere we can be alone. Just the 2 of us. Normal 01 or 02. I entered the club room together with Arcana.
Oh, if it's here, it's completely legal. We can be here alone together as much as we want, right?
When you put it that way, it sounds kind of shady. What's locked the door?
We might get interrupted. By the security guard, or another teacher. Or another student might come in by accident. This is an important moment, and I don't want any interruptions.
Yeah.
Come here.
Arcana looks at me and opens both her arms. Huh?
You said you wanted to be alone together. Isn't there something you wanted to do? Come on now.
I slowly walk towards Arcana. With every step I take, Arcana's body flinches slightly. As I stop right in front of her, Arcana looks up at me with anxious eyes. Slowly, I hold her in my arms.
Oh.
Are you sulking again? The tension slowly drains from Arcana's stiff body.
Otherwise, this all may end at any moment.
Arca.
Hey,
Arcana pulls away slightly and looks up at me. Yeah?
can I be selfish? Just one more time.
Are you sure it's gonna be the last time?
Mm-hmm. For today, at least.
Okay. What is it?
There's something I really want to try. Something I can only do in moments like this. And
Arcana takes a deep breath and grabs the sleeves of my shirt.
this isn't directed at you. It's just something that girl has been wanting to say to that boy. So don't get the wrong idea. Got it?
Okay.
Just until the festival is over and our time at this school comes to an end. Would you go out with me?
Arcana's hands gripping my clothes are trembling. Why are you so nervous?
How can I not be nervous? I'm opening up to you about how I feel.
But you said it's only while we're at school.
Still, it's nerve-wracking. What if you reject me? So, are you going to go out with me or not?
So are you? Or are you not? Damn it! Arcana speaks irritably, but her hands are still shaking. I slowly wrap my hands around hers. Arcana's expression brightens. Yes, I will. Arcana tightly grips my hand as if she'll never let go. Oh, what nice eyes. She shrugs her shoulders with a smug expression. That's a smug expression? Okay.
I mean, I do want the 3 of us to hang out, including Amy. But youth is something that only happens once.
No, I won't.
But still, I get to date who I like. And I get to keep being alone with you. So I'm super happy.
I mean...
Okay. Enough of me being selfish.
Arcana nestles into my arms.
I meant what I said earlier. I was being sincere. but it's not the complete truth.
What does that mean?
I do feel a small pang of regret, but that doesn't change how happy I am in this moment.
Just look at those eyes. Can you tell how smug they are?
So, I don't have to wait for the right moment to hold your hand anymore, right?
Right.
And I can hug you anytime too?
That might be a bit much, don't you think?
You're right. Then...
Arcana carefully leans into me.
how about when we're alone? Like we are now.
I pull Arcana into my arms. That's fine.
Well, in that case, I don't have much of a choice. We'll just have to keep finding time alone together. After school, during lunch breaks, even during festival prep. Everything.
Are you sure that's okay?
Yes. Because I don't want to wake up from this.
Arcana, normal ending number 1. That's very sad, by the way. Like, if you know what's actually going on with Arcana, that actually makes a lot of sense. Let me check the other ending. I want you to do what you want. And libido of a rabbit. I took out the photo of the 3 of us together the other day with Amy. I took out the photo of the 3 of us together the other day with Amy. Arcana, Amy, and I. We're all smiling brightly and happily. I want to be able to do what you want.
Why?
I think that'll make you happier.
Then what about you? It's a bit awkward saying this out loud, but don't you want to be alone with me a little longer?
Honestly, I do feel that way, but... well, no. I just want to, for some reason.
I see.
Arcana swings her legs cheerfully as she sits on the bench.
You know, you probably don't know this, but I was really happy to come to this school. And you probably don't know how I felt when I found out you were coming too.
How'd you feel?
I cried.
What?
Just kidding. Why would I cry? If I'm happy, I should smile.
Arcana cups my cheeks with her hand.
But, you know, when I was told that my memories of my time here don't have to be erased, I cried. Because I couldn't believe it. The memories I made here with you, I get to keep them. Forever. And I couldn't believe my ears.
That's information. Which one is canon?
Ever since I transferred here, it feels like I've been living in a dream.
Not a dream.
You sure about that?
Arcana playfully pinches my cheek.
This kind of unbelievable luck, I guess you'd call it. Everything I wished for all my life is finally happening. If this isn't a dream, what else would you call it? It's a dream I never want to wake up from.
Arcana removes her hand from my cheek. She places both hands on the bench and looks up at the sky.
Hey, want to try answering a quiz?
What's the question?
First question. The fresh, lively, cute student Arcana is currently happier than anyone else in the world. But there's one thing, just one, that she regrets. More precisely, there's one thing she really, really wants to do, but she's too embarrassed to say it out loud. What could it be?
I recall the very first item of Akana's list of things she wanted to do. The part that had been erased. And in this situation, the answer is painfully obvious. Have a boyfriend.
Correct! If this were reality, I would have said to become someone's wife, but since this is all a dream...
Arcana takes a deep breath, then looks straight at me with a gentle smile.
I've liked you for a long time. Will you go out with me?
Am I allowed to turn you down? I kind of want to say that, but the okay is also kind of bland. This is the part where you keep it straight.
I knew I'd succeed.
Oh?
Yeah, I was certain even before I finished asking. I was certain you'd accept.
Maybe I should have played it hard to get for a bit.
You want to see me desperately cling on to you, is that it? Is that your thing?
Arcana chuckles and naturally leans into my arms. I comfortably wrap my arms around her.
Now I can do it.
Do what?
There's another version of that list I gave you before. I can finally do what's on it now.
I think I know what it is. Arcana pulls away slightly and carefully looks up at me.
The thing at the top of that very list.
Arcana slowly wraps her arms around my neck.
Wanna guess what it is?
I think I got a good idea.
Okay.
Arcana! Thanks to you, everything worked out. Ah! Sorry. I'll come back later.
Good job. Why are you laughing?
Moments like this feel very youthful too, so of course I like it.
I suppose so. It does feel awfully cinematic.
Right? Someone barging in and ruining things at the most critical moment. But, you know, I'm not the type to give up after a minor setback like that.
Oh. As our lips touch, I can feel Arcana trembling. A spring breeze blows through the courtyard, and after a few moments, Arcana slowly pulls away.
I did it!
Seeing Arcana smiling brightly despite her embarrassment, I suddenly feel a bit mischievous. Is there anything else? Now that you got the chance, should we just go ahead and do whatever we can?
Want me to tell you a secret?
What is it? Arcana stands up from her seat. A playful voice reaches my ear.
You know, on the other version of my list, items 1 through 10, they're actually all the same.
It wouldn't be long before Amy, unable to wait any longer, drags us to a nearby cafe to start planning a festival. But for now, Arcana and I stand in the school courtyard as petals fall around us, simply letting them drift down on us. Two by two love, Arcana true ending 1. Hey, look at this picture of us. Amy took it. It turned out really well, right? Look at that expression on my face. Looks so happy. So this says true O2. This was So there's multiple true endings. That's not what that means. Didn't Groza have to do the deed though? Yes, she did. Both of them did. Let's see. It's currently 8:30. I could save this for Thursday. Yeah, I kind of want to save this for Thursday because that's when I can get a lot more time. And then we can probably finish up. Well, actually, part 2 comes out literally tomorrow, doesn't it? It's just Alicia's alpha. I don't know actually. For the once we have, they're like joke endings. The first bad one, he tries on his skirt, and then Privity are kind of like, "No, you too weird. You get out," basically. And then bad ending number 3, it was you hide in the closet, and the closet's the wrong choice, and Amy chases you out, and everyone sees you being a pervert, and then you get kicked out of the school. But yeah, I feel like waiting till Thursday is a good choice, especially since there's literally nothing going on in Girls from Line 1 or 2. We're at a firm stopping point with PNC. Not rock that skirt. Yeah, pretty much. And I can't do anything on CN. So yeah, I think it's a good call to just do it on Thursday. I'll have more time because I'll be on my new schedule by that point. And so I can start around probably 3 o'clock. And then we can maybe take care of all of part 1 and then jump into part 2. Because I'm interested in seeing how all this goes. So we'll see. But definitely it'll be NIKKE again on Thursday. Got a lot going on here, and I am enjoying myself. Of course. I'll be glad for anyone who decides to enjoy with me. That is the best part of streaming, talking to you guys. And then having the same experience. But okay. I don't like this music, by the way. The event theme is kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Well, not bad. It's just not my taste. Was the Grocer Altar event full of love and hope as I heard in a grapevine? So do you mean the event or the Infinity Story? Because that has two very different vibes. But if you mean the main story, the Grocer Altar event was yeah, it was full of love and hope. You might have a spare $60. Oh, she steps on you. Okay. That's why everyone wants it. Which everyone was sadder. So that'll definitely be the main story. Now, it could have been the Affinity story that was sadder, but it gives you a really good ending. So, yeah. So I can't call that sad at all. But alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'll be streaming again on Thursday, and it'll be much earlier than usual, probably around 3. That way, I will have time to take care of part 1, and then part 2, we'll see what we can do in part 2. I'm not sure what's going to happen in part 2. But until then, guys, you guys take care, and I'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by.